Hey everyone, so welcome to my channel. Today I will be talking to you about chakras. So I'm going to try my best to explain, especially for those of you that have never heard of chakras or don't know much about them. So as far as I know, there are 7 chakras. Now I heard of people saying that there are more than 7, and they include like the more spiritual elevated type of chakras. I don't know much about more than 7 of them. So the main chakras I'm going to talk to you today about is the Root Chakra, the Sacral Chakra, the Solar Plexus Chakra, the Heart Chakra, the Throat Chakra, the Third Eye Chakra, and the Crown Chakra. So those are the 7 chakras in order. The Root Chakra starts here, and the Crown Chakra is up here, and all of the chakras line up and work its way up. So I'll get more in detail about where they're exactly located as I talk about each chakra. So first, the Root Chakra. Each chakra is connected to certain crystals. Mainly it's going to be the crystals that is the color that coordinates with that chakra. So for example, most green crystals are going to be related to the Heart Chakra. Most red crystals are going to be related to the Root Chakra, and so on and so forth. So I do have a couple crystals. I have a few crystals to show you all of which crystals I use for each of the chakras. And basically, the best way I can explain chakras is that they each have their function of how our personality is and what we do. Like, it holds those responsibilities, and each of us have chakras, and it's up to us, to figure out how we can balance the chakras or clear them up. Now, if a chakra is balanced, you'll be able to tell by your mood being upbeat, by you being enthusiastic, by you being ready to do certain things and just feeling sure about yourself, sure about, certain things. But if a chakra is either unbalanced or unclear, you're most likely going to get confusion, or you just feel out of place, you don't feel like you're comfortable, or you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, and so on and so forth. So the first thing I'm going to explain is the Root Chakra. Now, the crystal I have for that is called red jasper. And so this crystal particularly, you can use it to feel more rooted and grounded. And what I mean by that is connected to the physical world. Like, you can feel more connected and more comfortable here, especially for star seeds that are not necessarily comfortable in their own skin. Like, you would mostly use Root Chakra crystals to help you to feel more grounded and centered. This also goes for people that are going through certain things and you just might feel unsafe, or you don't feel very secure in yourself, and you want to just make sure you're focused or ready for something as well. You would use a red jasper or other Root Chakra related crystals. Another video I'll explain like how you would use crystals in general. But yes, this is one of the crystals that I would use for the Root Chakra, and it is the color red, despite how the camera kind of makes it look. So with the Root Chakra, that is responsible for your security. It's responsible for how you're feeling secure within yourself, or secure within your relationships, or secure within life itself. So if it's unbalanced, you're not going to feel super secure. You're going to be worried about everything. You're not going to feel safe. And sometimes it could just be a matter of things being in your head and you needing to ground yourself. So another thing about the root chakra is that you have to, if you want to ground yourself and if you want to feel more safe and secure, this is where you would try things in the physical that'll help you, like things that you can touch, things that you can see, things that you can feel. You would try many different things that'll help you to feel comfortable. So for example, most people get rooted and grounded outside in nature. They enjoy being outside in nature to help them feel a sense of security and groundedness. Another thing, you can pay attention to animals, more attention to animals, whether you have pets or you just go outside and observe animals. That's another way for you to feel grounded. Now, there's many other ways, like making money, you know, pay more attention to your home life, pay more attention to your job, pay more attention to your loved ones. It's many different things that can help you in order to get more rooted and grounded. Also, each of the chakras, I forgot to mention, if you want to clear or balance any of your chakras, there are many different things that you can do according to each chakra. Especially when it comes to eating certain food colors, that helps. And all you do is put intention into those food colors that you're eating. So for the root chakra, you will eat a red type of food. And then as you were eating a red type of food, you tell yourself either affirmations or you put your intentions into that specific food and let yourself know, I'm eating this to ground myself. I'm eating this to feel secure. I'm eating this, you know, so my root chakra can balance, like anything like that. And it's really up to you, like how you want to put your intentions into it, or if you want to use affirmations or whatever it is that you like to do. So the next chakra we have is the Sacral Chakra. So the crystal that I have for that is the carnelian. I kind of get the name messed up, but it's carnelian. And this one is really, really orange, bright orange. So most orange crystals are going to relate to the Sacral Chakra. I'm sorry, I need a sip of water. So when it comes to the Sacral Chakra, this chakra is related to creativity. It's related to sensuality. So this is where you mostly will feel your confidence as well. You'll feel open to share, open to be yourself, open, you know, to put yourself out there. This is the type of chakra that is responsible for that. So like I said, everyone has these certain qualities and abilities within them to operate within this world. So basically the Sacral Chakra is responsible for how open you are with other people, with yourself, with your family. It's responsible for intimacy. It's responsible for a lot of type of things that you would do to relate to other people. So a lot of your creativity is held here, and so you can do things to tap into your Sacral Chakra. And even if you want to try new activities or new things, it's related to this chakra. So in particular, most people, you look to their Sacral Chakra for like their creative energy, creative ideas. So you can use certain crystals that are related to the Sacral Chakra in order to elevate your creativity, same as sensuality. Now another video that I might do, because I feel that the sensuality, feelings of sexuality or sensuality can be related to your creativity. I have certain things, certain theories, certain, you know, experiences that I just feel that really, really helps me to see that. So in another video, I might explain that to you all. But for now, yeah, this is related so much to creativity and so much to why you feel like doing certain things, you know. It gets you pumped up and excited, and this is how your ideas flow better. If it's clear, if it's balanced, like you feel so much clarity come through. Most likely if it's unbalanced, you are going to get like confusion or that creative block in some sort of way. And so you want to do activities that are related to unblocking this for you, or whatever helps you to relax, because most of the time when you have a creative block, it means that you just need to relax in order to allow the creativity flow better. So there's lots of different activities that you can do that are related to the sacral chakra, especially things that have to do with art, all types of art, photography, drawing, painting, even creating certain content that you will put online, like videos, things like creating logos, stuff like that. Like even my shirt, designing, being involved in designing or decorating, reading, writing a book, you know, those type of things. It all is related to the sacral chakra. And so people had to really connect with their sacral chakra energy in order to get all these ideas, in order to create all of these things. So like I said, you can eat foods if you feel orange foods if you feel like your sacral chakra needs more balance or clearing. Also for the sacral chakra, it's very responsible to how you can connect with other people. How do you connect with other people? It tells you a lot. So if your sacral chakra is unbalanced, you're not going to want to feel like connecting with others too much. You're more likely going to be to yourself. And I know some people say, well, that's just a part of their personality, but most of the time it is because of your sacral chakra being off or unbalanced. And it might have, you know, issues related to childhood trauma. It's most likely going to be stored in your sacral chakra and your solar plexus, which we're going to talk about next. But yeah, you'll have trouble with mainly all of your chakras if you've been through a lot of trauma in your life. So the next thing I want to talk about is the solar plexus, which is located right here. So during the video, I've been pointing out where each chakra is. So this is the root chakra, this is the solar plexus. This is the sacral chakra, and now I'm on the solar plexus. So it's above the belly button. And the sacral chakra is below the belly button. So I always used to get those two mixed up, the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra. But yes, the solar plexus, that's because I feel like the solar plexus and the sacral chakra is so related. They're intertwined with each other. I feel like you cannot have one without the other. So with the solar plexus, this chakra is related to your enthusiasm, to your willpower, to your confidence, how you have the drive to get certain things done. This also is connected to if you are feeling lazy and too tired, or just unmotivated in general. If you're not confident in yourself, you're going to feel it. You know, this is indicating that your solar plexus is unbalanced. And so ways that you can balance it out, like I said, is by eating yellow foods, doing the affirmations, doing activities that uplift you, that make you feel at your best. Also, it's pretty much no rules to what you can do to uplift yourself with the solar plexus, because it's gonna be different for everybody. There's gonna be different activities that you feel particularly that only speaks to you and that only you get, and that only you are motivated by. So if you're having trouble like finding your motivation for something, it's basically a hole or something that you can only dig yourself out of. No one else can find that drive and push for you. So this is also about self-discipline as well, like how motivated you are. Sometimes it has to do with your own self-discipline. Sometimes it has to do with who you surround yourself with. So you can tell from like your solar plexus energy, you can tell like if someone is draining you from if you hang out with them, or if you are allowing yourself to be drained, if you're draining yourself out with a bunch of different thoughts or whatever the case is. Like you can pretty much tell where the source is coming from of why you wouldn't feel as motivated for certain things. So it's sometimes you gotta look at yourself and not try to place blame on other people for where you are. Sometimes it really has to do with your motivation, your drive, your confidence. So that's pretty much all how I know to explain the solar plexus chakra. And there's other activities you can do, like singing, dancing, listening to certain music. Like sometimes it's just simple things that make you feel at your best, that give you your confidence, even wearing certain clothes. And that goes for the sacral chakra too. Like there's certain things that'll help you get really creative if you just allow yourself to express yourself in any way that you see best. Then these chakras are going to be balanced. They're not going to be an issue. So it's just, you have to go with whatever you're feeling. Go with whatever makes you feel good, and leave the rest behind, or ignore what doesn't help give you confidence. And you can tell by your mood, you can tell by your energy, you can tell if you feel drained before or during or after something. So you just got to pay attention to your body, read your body's messages. So the next chakra I want to talk about is the heart chakra, and it's right here. You can say it's located right next to your heart, but it's really in the middle of your chest. And normally the chakra color is green, so normally you would use green crystals to help your heart chakra. But sometimes you can use this rose quartz, which is pink, the color pink. Now the color pink is still related to love. It's related to self-love. It's related to friendships and love itself as well. So that's why the rose quartz is still related to the heart chakra. So this is where you feel compassion, you feel love, you feel empathy, you even get your patience, mostly from your heart chakra. And this chakra, I would say, I don't think it's just for me, I think it's for most people. This chakra can get blocked the most from certain experiences that you have, including your sacral chakra. Like those two, for me, and for people in general, like you want to make sure you keep mostly clear your heart chakra, your heart space, because it can get clogged up from different experiences, especially the more that you go through, the more hardships you go through, then the harder your chakra kind of gets when it comes to clearing. And so you want to do all you can to clear your heart chakra. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys know some of the things that makes it hard for your heart chakra. Like, I'm pretty sure you know some of the things that block your heart. So those emotions like grief, pain, suffering, sadness, it'll be really felt in your heart chakra, and most likely it indicates like some sort of unbalanced or like a blockage, or and feelings like anger, resentment, you're just overall not happy, it means like it's your heart chakra is mostly imbalanced, or you're having some sort of trouble with your heart chakra in general. So you want to make sure you do more to connect yourself. And it's also related to, you know, the earth energy. There's all different types of energies that I could talk about: earth, air, wind, and fire. Or earth, air, I said earth, air, wind, and fire. I mean, all the elements: earth, air, water, and fire, and spirit. So the thing is, your heart chakra can be cleared with each of those elements, but it really connects to the earth chakra itself. So you would do activities that make you feel good, like I said, with the Sacral Chakra and the Solar Plexus. You do things that make you feel good from here, and it mostly clears up your heart chakra and your heart space. And there's also other spiritual ways that you can cleanse and clear your chakras and everything energetically. We could talk more about that on another video. But for the most part, your heart chakra is responsible for most of your feelings when it comes to yourself, when it comes to family, friends, you know, other people, even strangers, even how you were kind. You know, some people, their heart chakras are really blocked. You can tell because they're off put by other people. They don't necessarily want to allow other people in, or they're really super guarded. So it's like different things you can eat. You can eat certain foods and use affirmations and pretty much anything that has to do with self-love and self-care. You want to use it for your heart chakra, and that's going to be different for everybody. Like I said, it's going to be a number of things that you can do to connect with your heart chakra. One of the things that I like to do is journal. I used to hate journaling. I used to run away from it, but I think it really helps me to connect with my true feelings about things, even with myself, even with my inner child, or, you know, things that I used to run away from. So it's just the heart chakra. You're going to feel at your best. You're going to feel so happy and so joyful. And the heart, it's not always meant to, you're not always meant to be happy all the time. Like, we know how life is. We know how situations go, how things go, like things happen. But that's why I said you want to take the most time to cleanse and clear your heart chakra, your heart space, most definitely, because you want to live with your heart. And there's like a lot of different activities you can do to help your heart chakra, but it's going to be different for everybody, because some people like spending time with other people and that builds up their heart chakra. I think being around children really helps, but some people don't like children, you know. That's why I said it's going to be different for everybody, because it's like, to me, when you're around kids, you get joyful energy, you know, uplifted by their laughter, uplifted by when they're happy. So it's like, it's going to be different for everybody. You have to just find your thing about whatever uplifts you. The next chakra I have is the throat chakra. So I'm putting it up to my throat because this is where the chakra is located, in the middle of your throat. So this chakra in particular has everything to do with your expression. It has to do with communication, whether you are talking or listening. It has a lot to do with your communication. It has to do with your truth, your authenticity, like just how you express yourself to the world, how you express yourself in general, whether it's at home, in front of other people or not. So when you post things online, that's going to come from your throat chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus. Like, it's all connected. It is all connected. But it's like, people get a sense of who you truly are with your throat chakra and the way that you communicate. Also, with the throat chakra, like, this is where you accept, this is your ability to accept truth, to process. It's where you process everything from. So if that is blocked for you, you're most likely going to have a hard time with processing certain truths. Like, you have a hard time accepting truth or swallowing the truth. Also, you have a hard time speaking, whether it's publicly or to one person, a whole group, whatever. That is because of your throat chakra. Anxiety, I feel you feel a lot of anxiety. If your throat chakra is like unclear, unbalanced, there's like a number of things to say, like, because you can be argumentative as well if your throat chakra is imbalanced. And sometimes argumentative energy comes from not knowing how to express yourself or letting stuff be built up for too long. Or it can be from literally not knowing how to say what you want to say, because you always feel like, you know, other people might talk over you or stuff like that. So, like, you want to improve your speech or improve some of the things that I named, you would most likely work on your throat chakra. Also, another way to tell that your throat chakra is like unbalanced or whatever is if it always gets kind of scratchy. Now, sometimes you can tell that it's changing if it gets scratchy, or if it gets like, if you have any type of throat issues in general, like you lose your voice and stuff like that, sometimes it just means your throat chakra is changing, your expression is changing, your authenticity is changing. So you just kind of have to go with how you feel when it comes to that as well. But that's pretty much it of what I can explain about it. And yeah, you want to eat blue foods to help you balance your throat chakra. There's other activities that you can do, but it has to be centered around communication, either with yourself or other people, or God. Like, you can in order to improve your throat chakra, you can go to more public places, and even observing other people or listening to other people can help. Just having random conversations, either with strangers or people that you know, can help improve your throat chakra. Of course, getting up and speaking in front of other people, getting up and speaking in front of the camera, all of these things can improve your throat chakra. Mostly things that have to do with speaking or showing off in some type of way or being in the spotlight also can be ways that you improve your throat chakra. Definitely the way that you dress and express yourself, even without words, can be a way of improving your throat chakra too. And just any way that you can express your truth or be your true self, or, you know, feel who you are without getting bothered by it. Definitely not caring what other people think. It improves your throat chakra. So there's just a number of things with that. And I already pretty much named like how you act when your throat chakra isn't balanced. So of course, if it is balanced, you're going to be extremely confident when it comes to speaking. Most of the majority of the time, it's not going to bother you to say how you feel. You're not holding back anything. And it is such thing for all the chakras. It's such thing for all the chakras. It's such thing that chakras can be overactive too. So that means when you're excessively doing something. So if the throat chakra is overactive, it kind of means that you talk too much. Or, you know, it's other certain things, like trying to think of another example. But like you overdo something, you overcompensate. That can be example of a overactive throat chakra. So it's just certain things. It's underactive, overactive. You know, that's how you know it's balanced or not. But yeah, you want to just pay attention to if you have trouble expressing or not, because that's going to tell you if you have trouble expressing yourself, or if you have trouble listening to other people. You know, that's another sign of your throat chakra not being super balanced either. But yeah, the next chakra I want to talk about is the third eye chakra. So for this chakra, I have the amethyst on the last one. This one is the lapis lazuli. So this is the amethyst crystal. This is connected to the crown chakra as well, and I think the crown chakra and the third eye and the crown chakra is both really related. I also have an amethyst around my neck. So with the third eye chakra, this is like your intuition. This is where you see things. You understand from this chakra. You understand like lessons. This is where your wisdom, you can tell your wisdom and other people's wisdom, you know, by their behaviors and things like that, sometimes from this third eye chakra. So if it's balanced, most of the time you'll get like very profound messages from that person. Like you'll just be able to tell like they're really educated, or they really have a lot of wisdom on certain things. Even if you yourself are willing to learn something new, it's from your third eye. There's also other things that link to your third eye, like your spirituality, your intuition, and you can do your research as well, because there's a lot of different ways to explain this third eye. But I'm trying to find the best way to explain, because I know there's so many ways to explain the third eye. Because some people, I'm not quite there, but some people, they can see like the other side. Like they can see ghosts and just basically things that aren't seen with the naked eye through their third eye. And that's why it's called the third eye, because you see more from this eye. Now I'm not gonna say I never had that experience, but I don't get it often and not during the daytime. And if I do, I don't really notice it. I don't notice it that much. But I do know the third eye is connected to your dreams as well. So I have a lot of vivid dreams and a lot of visions that come through my dreams. So yeah, my third eye is very open when it comes to that. It's so hard to explain the third eye sometimes. It's a lot that comes with it, not gonna lie. But some people, they can see auras, like colors around people. I don't have that ability just yet. I think it's something that's gonna tap in for me. But some people are able to see other people's auras and things like that, like a colorful light around your body. And it explains like kind of like the chakra thing. It explains how open you are, or it says a lot about you, the color of your aura. So I'm trying to think of what else can explain the third eye. But it's how you're connected to just knowing certain things, or being connected to certain things that only you feel that personal connection with. So this is where people really connect with God or the universe, or like certain beliefs like Buddha and being what is that called? You know, different religions. This is where people connect with those type of things, those type of energies, those type of beliefs. It has a lot to do with your beliefs, I know. And I'm trying to see another way to it's so hard to explain the third eye. But it's definitely where you would like get those things that happen, and like sometimes you're the only one that knows about it or sees it, like somehow a hallucination or something, and only you can see it, only you can hear it, only you can feel it. Like sometimes it's like that. So you just feel that special connection either with yourself, with spirit, with certain things. Like it's hard to explain, but like I don't know, a way that you can tell this is unbalanced, your third eye, is if there's a lot of confusion surrounding a certain area or a certain thing in your life, especially if it's like a repeating type of thing that you always get confused when it comes to this. Like that can be a sign that it's blocked. I wouldn't say it's necessarily blocked if you can't see certain things, like spiritual world versus natural. I wouldn't say that it's blocked just because you can't see ghosts or just because you can't see certain things, because not everyone is going to have that ability to be able to see. But it's just certain things that lets you know, like your third eye is typically blocked. Also, like when it comes to, like I said, your lessons, certain lessons. So if you're learning certain lessons with people, when it comes to having your experiences with people, but you have to keep cycling through the same type of person, it almost seems like that person is identical to the last person you felt like you cut off or something like that. Or if you just feel like you're going through the same cycle or the same thing, most likely your third eye is blocked, like you're missing something, you're not getting something, you're not getting the lesson. That's another sign. Also, you know it's clear or balanced when you do grow, when you do understand a lesson or you get through something, and then you look back and you ask yourself, what did I ever see there? What did I see in that person? What did I see in myself acting that way? Why did I see that as beneficial? Like, that's how you know your third eye is basically opening, when you're aware of your own habits a lot more, when you're aware of why you do things the way you do it. So that's the best way I know how to explain that. So yeah, you can eat the purple foods to balance it out, and I say practice, like, now this is only if you're brave, but sometimes practicing like supernatural type of activities will help you to open up your third eye. You know, practicing, what is that called? Like energetic type of activities that'll help you to, like I said, with each of the chakras, there are things that you can do energetically to heal and balance each of the chakras. So even listening to certain music can help you balance each of the chakras too, because they have a ton of them on YouTube, a ton of that music, and all you have to type in is third eye chakra music, you know, to open your third eye. And I think meditation really helps your third eye, and yeah, like a lot of spiritual activities, and mostly meditation, mostly thinking back on certain lessons or certain things can help you. That's pretty much how I can explain it. And also just trying different things, like out of your norm. Trying new experiences, I feel, opens your third eye. Then, last but not least, we have the Crown Chakra, which is located at the top of the head. So, this crystal that I have is the clear quartz, and it's called clear quartz. Look, it's clear. But it's legit for well, I can explain the crystals another time, but the Crown Chakra is legit about how you feel within this world, like your purpose your drive. It's really related to all of the chakras, but it's like how you feel that you have a purpose here, and how you know it's something bigger than yourself. If you believe in that type of thing. It also holds like joy, when you're really joyful about something and you feel certain energy that overcomes you. Like, it's like excitement. It's related to excitement as well. And just when you feel like a brand new person and you're ready for your new beginnings, you're ready for change, that means your crown chakra is open. Yeah, you feel a lot more hopeful towards everything, and you're ready basically to shed the old and be into the new. That's how you know your third eye, or, oh, I said third eye. That's how you know your crown chakra. You feel alive. I don't know how to explain it, but you just feel really alive. And another way that you can tell like that your crown chakra is open is if you're willing to try a lot of new things and just experience life itself. And so if it's unbalanced, you're going to feel, yes, confusion, and just like you're disconnected, you're not super connected to things, and maybe to older things that you wasn't connected to. Like, you feel a real disconnect within yourself and to people that surround you. You don't feel motivated. Now, some you can get anxiety from this, depression from this, like you just feel off balance or unimportant. Those type of things are indicating that your crown chakra is most likely either imbalanced, underactive, or blocked. So there are certain things that you can do, and like I said, you have to decide what activities make you feel best, but you're gonna have to experience and experiment what makes you feel like yourself. Even if you're in a moment where you feel like everything has changed around you, you're transitioning into another space in your life, and you have to completely change or something like that, like, it's going to be up to you to try new activities, and figure out what connects you, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel alive, what makes you feel your best at, being more present. Another way to tell the chakras is unbalanced is if you have an overindulgence in certain things, and mostly unhealthy type of vices. So it's easy to tell like it's not balanced when you're acting a certain way or feeling a certain way. And a lot of your chakras is going to be connected to your feelings, and that's why you got to pay attention to how you're feeling about certain things. So, yeah, with the crown chakra, there's many different things that you can do to open it, including like going to therapy, getting help from others, and like I said, you have to find things that'll help you to feel comfortable and help you to feel better, about yourself in general. And you have to find whatever your purpose is and what you feel your purpose is, and not what others tell you that it is. It's like you have to feel connected to something, or to yourself, to your own experiences here. So you're going to be able to tell if it's balanced or better if you start feeling a lot more better about everything, about yourself, about life, about, I think some people, their crown chakras mostly always stay open because they're always into experiences, just open. That's another thing, you have to be open to have different type of experiences. You can't just be closed-minded. You want to be more optimistic. That'll help. So I hope you guys enjoyed this this video about chakras. I just wanted to let you guys know my take on it, how I feel about chakras in general, and you know, this is all stuff that I've learned not too long ago, so I'm learning along with all of you guys. So if you want to let me know anything that you know about chakras that I might not have mentioned, or that you could share with other people, like just leave that in the comment section. You know, tag me in crystals and stuff that you might use for your chakras. And thanks for listening. I'll see you guys next time.